Hey guys, it's Toad from Effective Hat, and today we're going to be doing another Computercraft tutorial. I'm a little bit sick right now, so forgive me if my voice is a little bit weird. But that out of the way, today we are going to be doing some basic programming. I know, isn't that exciting? So, the programming language that Computercraft computers run on is called Lua. It's a basic scripting language. If you don't know what that means, that's fine. So let's hop right in. The way you get started writing Lua is you type in Lua, just like that on the command line, hit enter, and it'll bring you to this prompt. So, the way that this works is that whenever you write something in, it will then be interpreted by a Lua interpreter. It's a bit... yeah, all you need to know is that whenever you write something in here, it'll then get run as Lua code and then give you something in return. If it wants to give you something, that is. It's a little bit complicated. So, as you can see, if you ever wanted to exit this, you would just type in exit, like that. And hit enter. The reason it has this open, close parentheses is because for all functions, that's anything that, that's a bit of predefined code that a program can run. You need those open and closed. So, yeah, let's go back into Lua. So, let's say I wanted to print out hello, for example, when someone starts running my program and it wants to say hello. So, the way I would do that is I would type in print, open parenthesis, quotation mark, because I'm writing text, and then I would type in hello. And then if I hit enter, it's not going to work because I forgot the T. Yeah, you have to make sure you're spelling everything correctly, otherwise it won't get run. As you can see, it says hello. Now, what if I wanted to read something off that someone is writing? What if I wanted to get information from them? What if I wanted to print, what is your name? And then I want to read their name. Well, it's actually really easy. You just use a function called read, and this will get whatever they write, and then after they press enter. So, as you can see, it doesn't bring me to the next prompt yet. But if I wrote Toby, it'll then say Toby again, because that's what it's returning. Returning is just after a function gets variables and it runs it through a lot of stuff, and then the return thing is pretty much what spits out at the end. Like when you add 2 and 2 in a calculator, it gives you 4. 4 would be the return function, and 2 and 2 would be your two parameters. The way you have multiple parameters is just you separate by commas. We're not going to get into that yet. We're just doing really simple programming. So let's say I wanted to store the player's name in a variable. A variable is just anything that you can then take and you can manipulate it, and it's stored somewhere. So it's not going to get deleted, and you're still going to be able to access it. So I'm going to create a variable called sname. S stands for string, which is whatever you call something that is in programming that has quotation marks around it. And that sname is going to be equal to, make sure it's only one equal sign, not two. It's going to be equal to read. Now when I hit enter, it gives me this again, but now that I hit write in Toby, it doesn't say it again because the return is stored in sname, if you understand that. Okay? So, now I can write print hello. Whoops. It's a little bit too anxious with that enter key. Now this dot will pretty much join two strings together into one, and I'm going to need a space after that so it's not hold up. So now I can do sname. If you don't understand this, that's fine. This is just sort of giving you an example of a more complicated version. But by the end of this, you're going to be just flying through this, and you're going to be like, oh, string joins, it's fine. So, as you can see, hello Toby in 1 because it succeeded. So, now what if my name was Max, for example? What if I typed in Max, and now it's saved, and now I ran this again and say hello Max? So you can see that's actually really useful. Like if you're controlling turtles, you need to know their ID, so you can send red net signals to that and stuff. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about right now, but it's really useful. Trust me. So yeah, and we're gonna get more into that in tutorials to come, and it's just getting started. So yeah, I hope next time I record I don't have a cold, so that you guys don't have to endure this terrible voice. But I hope you learned something today, and one last thing, remember, type in exit, open close parentheses, that gets you out. Okay, so yeah, hope you guys learned something today, and goodbye.